We live in an era where if an event isn't logged, tagged, and uploaded, the world assumes it never happened. Social media has transformed from a tool of connection into a permanent digital stage where every vacation, every meal, and every milestone is treated as a performance. But there is a specific kind of person who is becoming increasingly rare. They are present in the room, they are living high-value lives, but they are completely invisible on your feed. They are the digital ghosts. While the world assumes they are boring, out of touch, or like hiding something, the reality is often the exact opposite. Psychologically, people who don't post their photos are often operating on a level of internal stability that the digital world isn't designed to handle. They aren't just not posting, they are opting out of a specific psychological game that most of us don't even realize we're playing. Today, we're going to deconstruct the psychology of the unseen and why the decision to stay off the grid might be the ultimate sign of mental clarity in the 21st century. To understand why some people refuse to post, we have to look at a concept called self-objectification theory. When you take a photo with the intent of posting it, a subtle shift happens in your brain. You stop experiencing the moment from the first person and start viewing yourself from the third person. You aren't just at the beach, you are a character at the beach performing for an invisible audience. People who don't post have often reached a state of presence where they refuse to allow the third person gaze to interrupt their life. By not reaching for their phone, they keep their neural pathways focused on the actual experience, the smell of the air, the sound of the conversation, the feeling of the moment. They have realized that the second you package a memory for others, you lose the raw essence of the memory for yourself. They aren't missing out on the likes, they are protecting the first person sanctity of their own lives. If you have a folder full of beautiful photos that you've never posted simply because the moment felt too good to share, comment the word private below. Sociologist Irving Goffman introduced the concept of impression management, the idea that we are all actors on a stage managing how others perceive us. Social media is impression management on steroids. Every post is a data point we feed to our social circle to prove we are successful, happy, or adventurous. The person who doesn't post has often reached a point of internal validation. They don't feel the psychological itch to prove their worth to a digital crowd. This is a form of high-level emotional maturity. They understand that a like is a cheap dopamine hit that provides zero actual substance to their self-esteem. By not posting, they are signaling, mostly to themselves, that their reality does not require an audience to be valid. Their confidence is built on a foundation of being, not showing. In the world of economics and psychology, there is a concept called scarcity value. When something is everywhere, it becomes cheap. When something is hidden, it becomes high value. The digital ghost understands that privacy is a form of power. By not posting their face, their locations, or their inner circle, they maintain a boundaried life. This creates a psychological shroud that keeps their energy protected. They aren't interested in being known by everyone. They are interested in being known deeply by a few. This is the strategy of the quiet master. They realize that the more information you put into the digital world, the more handles you give people to judge, categorize, and misunderstand you. By staying off the feed, they remain in control of their own narrative. They are the only ones who know the full story. And in an age of total transparency, that is a position of immense psychological strength. Finally, we have to acknowledge the state of social media fatigue. We are currently witnessing a digital exodus, and many of the people who don't post today were the power users of yesterday. They have seen the hedonic treadmill of social media, the way it demands more and more attention while giving less and less satisfaction, and they have made a conscious analytical decision to stop. This is a form of proactive boredom. They have decided that the noise of everyone else's curated lives is interfering with their own insight intensity. They aren't antisocial, they are pro-solitude. They have learned that the richest parts of the human experience happen in the gaps where the camera isn't rolling. They are reclaiming their time, their attention, and their nervous system from the algorithm. The digital world is a loud, crowded room where everyone is shouting for attention. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is simply sit in the corner, watch, and remain silent. Your life is not a content stream. It is a sacred journey. If this video helped you feel a little lighter and gave you a new way to see yourself, please press like and share it with a friend, someone who may also be tired of the noise from a mind that never truly rests. Your understanding today might be exactly the comfort they need. Thank you for watching until this moment. I'm Milo. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any upcoming videos. Goodbye, and see you next time.